Bam! Welcome to Murderbeard's Gaming Podcast, episode number 10.
Oh
it's gonna
shit!
be fun.
Yeah,
we've already done 10 already. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
Starting off, I'm actually gonna go technology first. I have something I want to talk about. DDR4. It's out in the open now. You can buy a 32 gig set off of like Newegg, but it's $550.
Damn.
And yeah, it's expensive. I mean, this is just like when I'm starting to see it. That's the first time I've seen it so far. So, but yeah, no.
Probably go down over time. I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Well, God, I would hope so, because that is a good chunk of change, right there. But the cool thing about that is it's gonna up when we start moving over to DDR boards. The amount of RAM we're gonna have in these machines is going to be able to be like massive, because you can't make anything less than a 2 gigabyte chip for DDR4. Like you can't do 512, you can't do a gig, you can't do any of that shit. So you can only do 2, 4, 8, and 16 sticks. So it's going to be good. I see like 8s becoming standard and like 16s becoming like the actual packs. You know, like the 2 packs that they have. That's what I see. And I mean, the speeds
like
are
2 8s in a pack or 2 16s in a pack.
2 8s in a pack.
Gotcha.
I mean, 2 16s, you got 32 gigs, but the fact that the minimum is raised, I think we're gonna like shift up to the 8, because it seems like 4s are kind of the. I see a lot of 4s, you know, like 2 4s with 8, or you know, 4 4s, 16.
Yeah, I have 2. What the hell do I have? I don't even see it. Oh yeah, I think I have 2 4s, and it's DDR3.
Yeah.
So it adds up to 8. That's my dedicated WAM.
Yeah, mine. I have 2 4s as well right now in mine, but you can also make DDR3 in lower quantities. So that's why I see it like shifting up to the 8.
Can
like a standard.
Can DDR4 just be plugged in to like, you know, the motherboards that we have now, or do we have to have one that specifically works with DDR4?
No, those are going to be new motherboards, because there's a whole different pin set. It's all about the pins.
So if I just built a computer recently, I'm SOL. Sons of Liberty.
Pretty much, but I mean, I don't see DDR4 going down for a while, just because like we're just going to coming up here, we're going to start just getting like the new boards that are going to have DDR4 support. Intel's re-releasing coming up. They're going to be doing quad channel, which is good. Quad channel memory. That's going to be real good. I hope AMD does that as well.
How does that work?
Basically, I don't know.
But
yeah, because the channels work together. So like every board right now is a dual channel pretty much. Intel released quad channels, but they had some issues with it. Essentially, all the RAM works together a lot better.
That's cool.
More or less, and quicker, because, I mean, it can, I don't know. I'm not going to say too much to avoid putting my fucking foot in my mouth, but
oh yeah,
it's better.
I don't know much about hardware, but I know like the basic stuff. So it sounds cool. It sounds like the new generation of PC builds.
Because, I mean, we've been on DDR3 for a while. The same with GDDR5 for video cards. That's been out for a long time. That's a need for... There's going to be... I see a bump in video card RAM here soon. Because video cards have been on GDDR5 forever.
So do you think there's going to be like a new generation of all sorts of hardware coming, you know, following this?
Oh, I definitely see it. Because, I mean, the whole, like, system's going to be... Because you got the motherboard that's going to be upgrading, as well as, you know, the motherboard, and you got the RAM. I mean, those are like 2 big components in the computer next to the CPU.
A lot of money. Sounds awesome, but
That would be a lot of money. Just gotta wait for it to go standard.
Yeah, I'll probably wait a year or 2 before even getting into that stuff, but definitely sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, because I mean they're gonna, you know, that's when they come out with the first boards, it's gonna be like essentially like, you know, trial running them and stuff, and they're gonna find issues with them and they're gonna fix it. That's all. It's just how it goes.
That's a good point.
It's nothing that that's like the downside to being an enthusiast, because you're like in there at the top and there's just issues. That's like one of the downsides, I would say. That's just me.
Yeah. Oh, makes sense. It's legit.
All right. Do you have anything for technology?
Technology-wise, well, I've been cigarette-free for almost 10 days now, and it's due to the technology of this thing. So, for anybody out there trying to quit smoking, electronic cigarettes and vaporizers are pretty awesome. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, definitely. I actually did want to bring something else up. The new smartwatch wave is going to be coming through, and I want to get a Sony Smartwatch 3 probably because it looks sweet. And it's the first smartwatch that actually has its own GPS as well, so you can run it independently without the phone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's going to be able to. It can run. I think there's some of them already that can run apps without the phone, but I know it's going to be able to do because it has like life tracker stuff to show you like where all you could. It's like an app that Sony's releasing where you can track like what you do with your day. So you can like say, when you're out, you can just like talk to it or whatever, which I know is kind of stupid, but you can be like, I was here for 30 minutes, and you can actually get like it'll track all that, and you can actually get like a breakdown of your day and like where all your time is spent.
That's cool.
For me, I'd probably use it for like sat on the toilet for 15 minutes at work on my phone, and just see how much time I really do spend slacking.
Did you know that if you have an Android phone, I'm sure it applies to iPhones too, but if you have an Android and a Google account, a Google Gmail account, for the past several months back, there is a way that you can log on to your Google account and look at a map, and it shows you everywhere that you've been for the past like 30 to 60 days. And it's like a map with lines. You'll see like lines all around the city, everywhere you went in the state. It's great.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of creepy actually. Like, why do they have that? But yeah, I can try to find a link for you, and we can put it in the description of this too, because that's an interesting technology thing. I'm sure a lot of people out there don't even know that their phone already is tracking where they're going.
Yeah, and I could see being like, why, like that data has to be stored somewhere. They're not just pulling it from your phone. I wouldn't think that they would pull it from your phone when you go to the website.
Yeah, yeah.
It's stored, which is a problem. But games. Watched you play some Stepmania Drunk. That was entertaining.
I was doing so bad at the end. I just had to give up. It was bad.
Yeah, I hopped in for about 10 minutes or so, and it was entertaining. It was entertaining.
I was doing stupid stuff too, but anyways, yeah, it's a good game if people like music games. It's an obscure game. Not a lot of people are into it.
Is that like targeted towards like the Japanese markets? Just because like the way it's, I don't know. I just get like a Japanese like type feel.
I'm sure there's a lot of Asian people that do play it. I'm positive, because a lot of Asian people play Dance Dance Revolution,
Yeah.
which is kind of similar to. But I think it's mostly just for people who like dancing games. I actually like dancing games. I know it's weird. I have Dance Dance Revolution Extreme 2 or some shit on Xbox. I got the dancing mat, but I haven't pulled out the dancing mat in a while. I want to get like the actual hard floor ones with like the metal bars and shit that light up.
Like the ones they have at the arcade?
Yeah, dude, if I had that, I would probably like lose a bunch of weight and dance all the time.
I had a question about that actually when I was watching you stream it. How can you like download new songs, or can you put in your own songs like that?
There are packs that you can download online of a bunch of different styles of music. And there's also a way to make your own songs, but it's a little bit complicated. It's not, you can't just throw in a song and it works. You have to like actually set the tempo of the song to the tempo of the actual MP3 file, and then you have to play the notes of what you want it to be. So like all those songs that I played, people created those like by hand. They were playing that, and then I'm replaying what somebody created, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There's probably people that create those and throw them out like on a website, and you can just go and
Yeah.
download the thing for the game that's already set up.
There's thousands of songs that people have made for it.
Oh, I believe it. That's one of those games. I think they did that with a Guitar Hero for PC too. You could make your own songs and
Yeah.
do that shit. But Guitar Hero's old and dead in my eyes.
I like Rock Band.
I played Rock Band like once or twice, but I didn't really know anybody who had it.
That game is fun, especially if you have like a whole group of people playing together. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I think.
I could see that because Rock Band introduced, like, they were the first ones to introduce everything. Didn't Guitar Hero do it after them? Like,
Well, Guitar Hero was out first, but I don't know. Rock Band was like more like clean and like modern, and Guitar Hero was more like over the top, cartoony, like fucking something that like a Jack Black guy would make or something, like I don't know.
but didn't Rock Band? I thought they were like the first ones to like start doing the drums and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
they were
the full.
yeah, they were the ones that started doing drums and everything.
And then I think Guitar Hero did it like later on. But
Yeah. Yep.
yeah. Smite. Smite, Smite, Smite. That's all I've been thinking all week. That's all I've been playing. That's all I've been doing is Smite. I am currently level 18. 4 gods mastered. Bought another god. Working on more gods. Like, that's all. I'm just like, I want to play Smite. And then I want to play ranked Smite. And then I want to kill a lot of ranked people. That's my current goal in life. It seems like everything has been gone and I've just been smiting it up. I don't know. It's a problem. Like, I'm just sitting at work and I'm like, I just want to go and play Smite. That's all I think about. That's all I think about. So what have you been playing this week?
Smite is a good game. I have been playing. What have I been playing? Dead Rising 3. I beat Dead Rising 3. I'm level 50. I'm playing through the game again on like the extra mode or whatever.
Like New Game Plus style?
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I already beat that game. Already pretty much did everything. I played the shit out of it. I love Dead Rising, so.
Yeah. Did you... So, like, is 50 the max level?
Yeah, I think 50 is the highest you can get to. But you can still keep getting XP and unlocking stuff after that. So.
Is that like... Do they have, like, skill-based in that? Like, you level up skills with XP?
Every time you level up, you get these blocks, and you can use the blocks in a skill menu. And, like... Sorry, I had a brain fart. Like, the longer... It's just a screen, like imagine a grid with a bunch of squares. The more squares that you fill in, the more shit you can do, the higher your levels are, the more you can carry weapons, etc., etc. But yeah, it's got a skill-based system.
So is it like one tier, or do they have like different branches, or different like subcategories?
There's different categories, but each one only has one straight line of stuff. But it's like all the way across the screen. So there's one thing and it goes all the way across. There's one thing and it goes all the way across, down and down and down.
So have you maxed everything out yet?
No, I haven't. There's like a bar for melee weapons handling. There's a bar for pistol and guns weapon handling. I maxed out the gun one. Like the first like thing that I got with that was like more ammo, and then the second thing I got was like more damage. And then, like, you know, just more stuff that adds to the gun, so it makes the guns more powerful. The last thing I got was, like, my guns will have a shit ton of extra ammo, and the bullets go through people and zombies. So if I shoot a zombie, it'll, like, kill them and the zombie behind them and shit now.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Straight shot.
There's another game. There's another game on Steam right now that I'll bring up. Because to me, it looks pretty interesting. I actually just got it. It's on sale for $5 right now. It's called Minimum, and it's a really weird, blocky-looking game. But it's not like Minecraft. It's just the graphics are like really simple. But you have all these customizable guns, and there's a game mode where there's these two giant titans that fight each other, and you play as the little guys on the ground, and you fight each other, and there's creeps, so it's kind of like a MOBA a little bit, but it's not really a MOBA, it's more of a shooter.
Yeah.
But that game is in early release or whatever. I just picked that up and played that for a little bit, and it was pretty fun. It's interesting. I don't know how to describe it. I wish I could play a video on here or something, but isn't there a way to do that? Is there a way to do that?
You can screen share, but it's choppy.
Well, screw it.
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out. Minimum. It's on Steam.
So, is it when you say it's not like Minecraft? Is it actually pixely? Or because I know you would describe Minecraft as pixel textures, but it has that blockiness to it.
In Minimum, everything has one color, sort of like the environments in Mirror's Edge. If you've ever played that game,
yeah,
everything is blue and white and red and orange and green. Everything's major simple colors, and the walls don't really have a whole lot of textures. It's just one color in different shades. It looks a lot like that. But the characters don't have faces. It's just a rectangle head and a rectangle body and rectangle armor, and it sounds kind of lame, but it's actually kind of cool.
It sounds like different type of gameplay, like you were saying. You can't really describe it. From what you could describe it, it does sound different.
The deathmatch almost feels like it has a Halo-ish vibe to it, but the Titan mode feels more like a MOBA type game. And then they have this other horde mode, and it kind of pissed me off because we couldn't find the last enemy, and it kicked everybody. It thought we weren't playing the game because we didn't find the last enemy, so it glitched out and kicked us for idling, something retarded.
That does sound annoying.
It just came out 4 days ago, actually. Wow, I didn't know it was that recent.
No, so you got it when it was you got it.
I just got it today. It's on sale through tomorrow through Wednesday. So if you guys can scrounge up $5, might be something interesting.
So what are the sizes on the multiplayer on that?
I don't know. I think there was at least 16 players or something. There might have been more, but I think it was 16.
Alright, gotcha. So a standard deathmatch match.
Yeah.
Really.
It seemed like it had a lot of people playing too. So that's something that makes me happy.
That is always good. That's one of the worst things when an online community dies and you just want to play the game because it's really fun, but it's dead. There's a lot of games that have had that happen.
That happens.
Because there's an oversaturation.
That happens sometimes when games first come out too. A new cool game will be coming out, and it comes out, and then nobody plays it. It's what the hell?
Definitely, especially with games that don't have hype behind them, and it's just hard to get matches. Yeah. Okay.
That's about it. That's all I can think of as far as gaming and technology-related stuff.
Yeah, like we were talking about before, this is probably actually the end of the podcast. It's going to be fairly short because I've just been playing Smite.
It's your birthright.
It's your birthright to be short. Yeah, well then we will call this our shortest podcast ever. Ever.
Cheers.
Ever. Cheers. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for watching us. Check us out at murderbeardsgaming.net, and we will see you guys next weekend. All right. Bye-bye.